Hokopa won time asisia obi bebisa sa na ade a wo se na wonye bi no na wokopa bi huntama na mobile na moye sa mmua no ehun beye ndisi for dinti no en na yede ne ochena en na facility si ho na mofra rewu because wo hwe hospital na hospital kese papa say nurses beye 200 300 de ebitimi afa wo no ya adwuma ho emu doctors nurse for na ketua na wontimi nyama wontino ene ye nkobua no kora because ye kobua no a esese nurse for ne doctors hey den ekoho no kokko ya adwuma.
If you are saying that government is going to look for 20 billion Ghana cedis to finish Agenda 111, it will take us more than 10 years to be able to do that.
Problem. For a school juma. There's a backlog. Hospital waha, but for politics in tea. Yasi yamfa enkofo emegum nipa megum no ma ye juma.
Hostel facility na dey now. Can you imagine?
What is happening? Why is the president and his team, this government, failing to commission this hospital? Why is the Minister of Health failing to commission this hospital?
Mema etiefoni ahwefo nyina kwaba de ba Koda Media TV so sabiri media ne kachire eja ya wodi asempa dwumadi a watontin chichirimu enam de ba besomu ensam ya na mede bremu ehu hia papa nti bomodin asa obeti video no akakosi na wate asem na siye na obehu the life of politicians edumire bi esese politicians yesesa mosesa ma adwene kakra you na nyebibia na wode your politics. Ayes o may enko ba biara sanso bi ani ho a se Ghana for my mandate of 4 years no obetim dia ibibia wie even President Mahama ne big push agenda yi o hyase mpo a enya do obetim ya wie bibiara kopim se ne 4 years ne beso enti aban for ba eseso betua na oye ne so eno na esese ma politicians what yase na wo hu se sa na wo bu man nipa na mo ba besom won no eno na esese mo ye de som nipa no sanse nipa no nya mo ho de je ko santen gina wiem nya gidi wo mu to aba mam enti mo ba eno ne hia ma nipa no impring okom nio biara woni fi na wafa ne chense akọ Jubilee House debi nemum woye kumaze kwan wie a na samiriko kumaze na menam kwan so na se kwan ne da so a memfa so menya wa ba mekotoye no ehonen se me yare na me kwa yare sabia na se ayare sabia dan si ho na se doctors gum na se niema bibia wom na wosim sam yare na me besia memfa so menya wa bato no enen inti abatu munsunsan so a positive or negative na priye pese ni nyina ye positive sanse me de madwene ma ho de bibiara ene ma yore hyemu me yore nyina hyemu se wo ba obeye inti mkoto aba inti ye besre politicians nye bibia na bode be politics impriya me kasei omampani adodankwa Akufo-Addo one ne baomia amamu no wo si Mmofra hospital often children hospital kase fefef abruchirin sano e si weja agbawe amamu ni sisan no odan ni si ho ni esese e badan ni mu na ye wofra ne hospital nyina e wodan ni mu nanso wo muya no ye edenti na wo muya no fi se any sifu opposition no wo kan ya kan sa Danko Akufo-Addo onye hwe hospital ba ko pompo ni ho a wa hyase na wo wie wo kan enti ekoba sa na chese aye ni wusam Hokopa won time asisia obi bebisa sa na ade a wo se na wonye bi no na wokopa bi huntama na mobile na moye sa mmua no ɛho bɛyɛ ndc for dinti no ɛne na yɛde ne wɔkyena ɛna facility si hɔ na mmɔfra rewu Weja Bawe MP nsɛnkyerɛfo ɛno no atwitwe nkɔmmɔ na mumyenko tie nkɔmmɔ a ɔne nsɛnkyerɛfo no twitwen wɔhyia wɔ hospital n'anim pɛɛ na wodi saa nkɔmmɔ no wie a mede wobɛhyɛn hospital n'anim na wahwɛ the facilities in the room, hospital equipment. Na wohu na wadi ho adanse ɔkyena binti. Momia kotie Honorable Jerry Ahmed eye Weja Bawe MP. Nkoma on nsɛnkyerɛfo di.
Na we wa should akwa abrochi da we won say we dia memma ko hu abrochi no we ye fesen we ewo a mother's hostel. Inti maame no kra, the moment you deliver or the moment you have a problem, your child has a problem. And you say, oh, coffee about, o baby kra da o de behwe wo ba. And then you have all they have 3 theaters here. The one theater is directly at the emergency. Inti bibi a o ba emergency na ye hwe. And sana 2 other theaters. And all the machines, lab, scanning machines, X-ray machines, imaging. I can't understand it. In fact, I have been too worried about the commissioning of this hospital, a children's specialist hospital. May screening, health screening. Now, boy, be a friend of Christopher. Yeah, no, yeah, Nimboja. This is my chairperson. What happened to the subway? Yeah, no, call Princess Marie Louis Hospital. Seni abeye ama wanya moja na kana enye easy. Enye nyame adom say oh ye nje sa program na nka. Sa boy no the blood in the boy was less than 1.5. The boy nearly died. We kept him at Princess Marie Louis Hospital, then transferred him to Kolebu and came back. And meanwhile, there is a huge edifice, facility see. Enye huge keke. Bibi ashim. So I keep asking, what is the reason why we are failing to commission this hospital? Is it because it was constructed by Akufo-Addo and then Bawumia? Is it because it was constructed in the MPP's regime? Now, chief's compound ground promises of Mobile Man for Cromunti. No BS hospital, come. Say, money contractors na kasa. Move from kasa. Now, what is happening? Why is the president and his team, this government, failing to commission this hospital? Why is the Minister of Health failing to commission this hospital? I've been here at least 4 or 5 times doing a lot of inspections, saying the whole thing is complete. When you talk to the contractor, it's complete. When you talk to the minister, it's complete. And what is giving rise or what's the reason for which we are not commissioning this hospital? Why? What is the problem? We don't care about our children. We just want our children to die because of politics. Why? What's the reason for the delay? The child can easily access this hospital. And yet say it's just a hospital. It's a specialist hospital with all the requisite facilities in there. I'm telling you, it has a mother's hostel. Into wow, mamea ode obaba or yarno cry, ma be bits nanida. Oh, ode obano, right there. The emergency has a theater. And he has 2 other theaters apart from the emergency theater. And he has 120 bed capacity. What is happening? Must everything be political? No. What is the delay? What's the reason for all this delay? And you say, me obi ode akoshe. Baby ame ko no kra. Nipa na ame ko sha no kra. Oticheso. And I am no oxygen. So I come and visit someone and I hear this noise, and the reason is that this hospital has still not been commissioned. On the 12th of March, I have a message from the Ministry of Health. Say, in a week's time, they were coming to commission it. I know that. Then what is happening to us? So if you are even thinking of punishing Jerry or
Wejagbawe MP ena moten nkano nsɛnkyerɛfo na ɔno wɔn kasae na yenuanom bi nso a ɔso wɔn aboko yan kyerɛ sɛ ɔmanpanyin obai ekonfie bien MP say we twa health minister so kwan saa minister pache wo bebua no mayo wo de wintimi mampo a ma MC megina ho no mbua no na he kana fa japade enye wojafu nkuto na woyare wobekọ ho eye children hospital it meant for abafra biara irrespective for baby owo a woyare orene ba wo behwe no na hospital no say we see such a we say wo yo bia tampo na say wo de baba na say enya ade a ese se wo kofi a yo hostel wo ho a wo beda ho eye bruchiri saro enya ade se ye de si ho na anka edusa mere yimpo na so politics nti nsembia ye kanti adan kwakufa do nti aye ni wu se ye ba kopa hontama na eye fere nso na inu bi boku giants won tiase and nsem because ho mumye kote ye inu no na oboku giant ko ho no na ye mbra briefly
edin afeni ya starting so wan be bia no ama ya obehu de to aso because ye makwan kura ye makwan ema hospital we enka ngam enti ye ba no pa ya eye boko o me bi hospital ama ya how many minutes and be taken from the first minister of health aba be from the hospital no enya kwa siasa o to position some men wanka and some men kwa meet Addo wanka ye bi hospital ye see hospital fe obi aso da ye NDC abamba e wosi odwin kola ho NDC abamba odwin kola bia ho what you say odwin kola ho so ba dwin mo so ba sin kola ayare sabia amo na se obi aba be sie mo obi bia no ka mo ye so aye problem e dey go say sama yenti ase mahama ene minister aminta kando omo ma bi hospital no ma ye dey asema no ye ni omo ni asem say dey mba yare a ye benya ba video makọ ye ba ya boko bye bye
you na union bi oni abre papa sanse facility a it meant for Ghanaians but the Ghana physical na what the ye internet Ghana for wo pound tamana Ghana for timi day wonya kwan na okugum nurses for what if ya won fa won no obetimi afa won ho because what share hospital na hospital kese papa say nurses be 200-300 day obetimi afa won wa yadwuma ho emu doctors muti jere ameda 3 tier test na ho nti theater kra ba kokra fa 3 doctors a anka ya he me fa sa nti mabri ya won wie nursing training a won postu won obetima postu bibiri akọ na wakwa ya adwuma na ehunhia sese o mampani ne we minister Koda Media kando mo ka mutibom enna ne o china yara na mo kubi sa facility nano na ehemfa so de ede maganafo na yetie nsawi no onabo minta kando momienko yekuti onabo minta kando kakra yenua Emmanuel Avley of City FM o grant interview bi on a grant interview na Koda Media kansem bi me pese mote you me pese mote ni Koda Media kando ekan say agenda 111 hospital bi wo ho a na say 70% civil works equipment bi anim enso nyesa na te na okasa wie pa memo mahwe ofori krom hospital ye agenda 111 the state of ofori krom okumase agenda 111 enieme gum kwangu awungu nieme gum ene na infan compare kasa Koda Media kando kan eno sa kasa ro kan ni tina na ayo mfere se obako bu chire hospital no yenkoti briefly ne emra.
We have a deliberate plan for Agenda 111, its completion. When we came, we allowed the complete auditing and to understand what we were inheriting. There are people who are taking mobilization they had even never reported to site and all that. Now, if we say that we'll be able to complete all the Agenda 111 projects, which is more than 100 projects within 1 year or even within 4 years, it's a lie. Let's be realistic. And I started saying this when I was in opposition. And you heard me loud and clear that there was no way we were going to be able to complete these 111 hospitals within the time frame his excellency the president gave us. If you remember, the last time he gave us was that he was going to hand over 111 all the 111 before he leaves office, you remember?
Yeah, exactly.
But not a single one of them was in operation as at the time he was exiting. Okay, so what we are doing, and about 4.8 billion Ghana cedis has been spent on it. If they had strategized and they meant completing them, that 4.8 billion alone could have completed not less than 20. If you had faith, you want to build 100, at least you can start with 20.
But we are told about a number of them were at 70% complete.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That's
number?
civil works. If you say 70% complete, it's civil works.
Oh, okay.
If you add the equipment, and please take note that if you say a health facility,
so civil works means the building.
The building. It's not only the building. Okay. If you say health facility, it's a building, the equipment, the personnel. But in terms of construction, it's the building,
okay,
and then even sometimes in some cases the consumables.
So you've been in office for 15 months. Have any of them been fully finished?
No.
Why not?
Okay, so now in the 2020 there was no budget. That was our first budget. In 2025 budget.
Why not?
Because that was our first budget, and we needed to understand what was happening.
So 2025, no money was
allocated.
Okay, what about
in
this
2026? We have been asked to complete 10. Yes, 10.
10 of them.
10 of them, and that's what we are working on now.
Do you know which ones they are? Which districts?
Well, I can tell you about 3 or 4 of them off head.
But there are 10 district hospitals that will be finished this year.
That's not finished this year, but that we are continuing this year.
That you've put money into.
That you are putting money into. Sometimes I do not want to mention the facilities, because once you mention the 10 and somebody's own is not in the 10,
no problem. So I'm here with you. So what I'm trying to understand is these 10.
So it's not only the
70%.
Let me give you the general.
No, I'm trying to understand.
Okay.
No, help me. These 10 were at least 70% done. Okay, so money has been allocated for it, but that doesn't mean that it will be fully operational by close of this year.
Yeah.
Because next year more money will be allocated.
Exactly.
All right, so keep going. Explain the rest.
Okay, good. So now we have a plan that, look, government should be looking at, let's say, about 35 of them that are above, let's say, 70% complete. So government must look for money and finish. That's the first one. Then we identify another about 30 to 35. Then we say, look, we have other facilities like the CHAG, Christian Health Association of Ghana. We have that relationship with them. We give them their compensation. Government pays their medical doctors, their nurses, and what have you. So can you come and pick some of them, finish, equip, and run? Non-profit organizations. What we are interested in is.
But it will still be called a district hospital?
Yes, district hospital. It will still be called district hospital. So we will sign an agreement with them and they will finish.
Okay.
We will also get to a point where, okay, the pure private sector, given what government has expended in, let's say, the project's around 10% complete, but you, Bernard, you are interested, in order not to leave those structures to rot away, in order for us to get the full benefit on time, Bernard, we can have an agreement, build, operate, and transfer with the state. So you continue.
But that the way they will run it, it will not be publicly run anymore, because they will make it exclusive.
Yes, I agree, but it is better than allowing it to rot away. If you are saying that, let me come. If you are saying that government is going to look for 20 billion Ghana cedis to finish Agenda 111, it will take us more than 10 years to be able to do that. By the end of that 10 years, none of these facilities you are talking about can, I mean.
So for this government, you will finish the 35.
That is 35. It's not as if we are finishing only the 35.
No, I'm saying you finish 35 with your own budget.
Yes, that's what we are looking at.
Then another group, you partner people to finish.
Exactly.
And the third, the private sector will come in.
Yes, so you can even say that we will finish the.
Nkɔmɔ na ɛkɔɔ so ni ɔne heavily. Nkɔmɔ ɛkɔɔ so ɛyɛ health minister ne heavily ɛna motee no. Eti yefi hɔ de a moma yɛnkɔ foro kurom ne yɛnkɔ nkɔhwɛ Agenda 111 facility de si wɔ ne yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nea na ɔnabo minta ka no reka sɛ ɛyɛ 70% complete na ne yɛhwɛ sɛ ɔnabo kan kware. Let's go to foro kurom engineer.
Yen nuanom nurse for awie school pay juma. There's a backlog. Hospital waha, but for politics inti. Yase yemfa enkofo emmegum nipa megum no ma ye adwuma. Wo hye eye ofori krom ne kra na wo se anoma kra ni aye ni buwum. It attests to the fact say NDC are buying by over 15 months now. They've abandoned the project. Yenam etire emu enwura a efu de hwe ni mumpo. Ade a yenwie ne ya penti na mu ayese yi, woto wani kwa hwe otum ze nkonya nyina na esimi. Wo hwe through the glass window, you could see it. And a way na regional minister Dr. Frank Amakohene etina social media ka say 80% fe no. That is so insincere. Hospital de enim NDC ni MPPO. Ofori conform ye NDC for be bahabi. Ofori conform ye CPP for be bahabi. Na Addo na si ye na Addo na commission ye ntiden. Aden yema politics asay o man isa. To the extent say baby e benya arahwe mpo no. Enu mpo no ye sa de ye politics. Mesre ura John Damani Mahama.
Yo, Ofori Krom Hospital agena 111 nisi ho no. Enti wade mo rounds. Mo hwe hospital ni mu. Mo hwe environment no. Air condition ya fix wo outside ya de rubber sa chichichire ho a nwura fu wo ho. Yo. Mo hwe Ghana sika wade ye yo. Wade ye ma Ghana fo. Enti nka mo politicians no podia mo ne munye sika na mo yare mo bekọ aburukira kwasam ho yare dia yen a ye ni tro no mummu ya no man na ye yare a ye de yenko ha doctor na ntimi anhwe na ibe wu a yenwu wonsi en wa ha yo na mo de munko wu aburukiri yo Mr. Air condition na ya fixing the outside what the rubber chichichire ho a eho afu no Ofori Krom agena 111 hospital built by Addo Akufo-Addo government. President na was 1 year hwe nti no aye nipa bi fair say sa de kro obeda ho obepa ho tamama nipa abe yusu. Esanse question beba ho akiri. Ye fi Ofori Krom a medemo shen children hospital na wo gba wani mu. And there your hospitals. Ayare sabia o. What the omani sika ye for Ghanaians. Mene makon sa wo sika wo ye minister wo sika nti wo de wo yare a wo be fly you me want to fly me because I don't have the means. Me new biampo be fly me. But car beti me mark hospital de beti me free na car na de mark hospital ho e be free transportation no. What they be fly o. Enti me na want to fly me no. Ne wo ha na sese me use no me benefit mo mpa ho ntama. It should be operational na want to fa me nko ho. You now the ko abridge na kwasa ho yare. Yan shen gba we hospital no mo chire hospital ni ahwe facilities egum. Enti me say for use. Nti obi jere me bi no kase wo nwie ya na true no twa na propaganda. Phone ya the politics or Ghana Hano, maybe no can. Engineer financial hospital inside that you're inside city.
See, completed and finished. Completed and finished. Where kitchenette.
Adodan kwa Kufuado on in Baumia and San Juma, I would see Homa, the people of Bawe, and for that matter, the whole Greater Accra, and for that matter, Ghana Yinara Children's Hospital. You will be war, friend day, Katamanto Chiho, Arena side ho. Na yenya bi ka ho a ebeboa intisa ne wo hodo kra servo Accra Central na ne wo gba we nso tibi servo ne asefo ne po e wo ha ebeboa so obekọ Children's Hospital e wo are na ho na obekọ da osempani ho no na oba ha obenyampa inti yebesere o mampani John Damene Mahama wona uminta kando ora minta mesrewo e Ghana fo japade munku buano na yemfa so de magana fo meji mi se me yi inside kire wo no unhu se yiu e ya buruchire nsa no ampa na doctor bia wa wie adwuma opadwuma ye betima ko ye adwuma ho nurse di bia wa wie adwuma wo mposu no betima ko ye adwuma ho na minimara bia na nurse fo na katua na wontimi nyama wonti no ene ye nkobua no kora because ye kobua no a esese nurse fo ne doctor se den ekọ ho no kokọ ye adwuma na yarefo ba nso na se wo hwe wonso a eposo mi wu a doctors ne nurse betua wonka ye nye sika ntua wonka de ene ye nkopa ho ntama madwene ni o se wadwene ntesa ma me hu comment section ho me sa na medwene esan say this is allowance mpo ye nya ntua ye na won salary 14 months accumulation of allowances no ye ntimi ntua ye na ni basic salary ni ebenya allowance mpo ye nya o enti si ebua na doctors ni because shemu na say be 200 doctors ni 500 nurses na say obosume so how do we pay them and no them so mampanya transfer hu say da bisika ni wontiro and na ayikwa ye mbua no say yes ade o mampanya me hu beka no kwara kire ye ni sika ye bua no a ayaresa bia no we bia no nurses ni doctors be ko de betimi nyisika ye dai etua wonka o kan sa Ghana for betiase na mo we wadwon so nko bua no de na adwon mo na ba utimi say facility no o pese say let you say a man for so de bia magana for insi won say dia na sa adwon mo na wo tim enti o man pene John Damene ma me hu sika na wonya ntua adwumayefo e be ya adwuma hospital mu a ma ye hu me sa na ma adwon kire me me hwe pete takrama a sa na me hu utie show na se wadwon so ye o sa ma me hu o comment section ho na we say more heads are better than one tikron kwagina na yenhwe na yensre omampanyin kwan biara be fa so benye skatua doctors ne ka wo sa facility ni mu no wo muya no na enye fa so de e magana fo Koda Media TV so na utie me say ha yintwatro ne etin sa na be kana kire wo yenya wo nipa wa ha na mo constructive criticism de ye be ye na no na wo ye be ye na so ba be kire akugum dia eni sa won trim yo trensamum ne be kwa ye konso ye be san ba he ba so a ne etin sa na ye te you obi mpo yo smogri mpo de o smogri na kire na cheze wa man power ye o yo smogri na so won kire ya na cheze won ni power bia wo kire wa na se wonya power arbe yen mo Koda Media TV so mi di ka kire eja yo dia sampa dwumadi e yensam kire mu enamre abeso mu